Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's workshop, Increase Your Sales with Google Tools, hosted by America's Small Business Development Center at Texas Tech University, Abilene, in partnership with Grow with Google. Before we begin, please be sure to silence your microphones and hold all questions until the end of the webinar. We'll have plenty of time for questions and answers at the end. The webinar will take about 1 hour. I think we should get through the content in about 45 minutes, which will leave about 15 minutes for questions and answers. I will try and keep it to that 1 hour minimum. This presentation is being recorded for future presentation through our social media channels, through YouTube, and also for training purposes. So let's get started. Grow with Google helps people grow their skills, careers, and businesses by offering free digital skills, training, and tools. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Zell McGee, and I will be your presenter for today's webinar. I am an accredited business consultant, and I am a graduate of Hardin-Simmons University with a bachelor's degree in behavioral science and a master's degree in management. I have over 40 years of experience in the food service, hospitality, and lodging industry, and I am a self-identified technology nerd. I'm very excited to be here with you today to present this webinar. Whether you're starting a new business or already managing one, it's important to understand different options for finding the resources you need to help your business to grow. In this workshop, you'll learn about ways to use Google Tools to increase your sales for free, even if you don't have an e-commerce site or even a website. We're going to talk about some things today. How to showcase your business with Google Business Profile, listing your products, setting yourself up for success, and we'll go through a recap and resources. So you have to understand that every purchase starts with a moment of curiosity. People are curious about what it is you have to offer, or whether or not they really want to buy a product or a service. And whenever, however, wherever curiosity sparks, your brand should be ready with a message. You need to be ready to pounce on that person who is unsure of what they want to do. Google can help show this message to potential customers right when they are ready to start spending, because the first thing that most people do in today's age is they will pick up their phone or go to their computer and they will start surfing the web looking for products and services. So as I stated, today we're going to explore how to use a Google Business Profile to share your shopping info and help people discover your products, how to list your products on Google, even if you don't have an e-commerce website, how to set yourself up for success online, and finally, some additional resources to help you find detailed information for specific situations. Before we go any further, I'd like to know a little bit more about your business. I am trying something new with this webinar. I have set up some polls, so I'm going to see if I can launch these and get some reactions. Where are my polls? There they are. Okay, so that is there. Let me launch this. All right. You should see a poll that just popped up, and the first question I'd like to know is, how many of you do business out of a brick and mortar store? Because that's one way of doing business, having a physical location. I'd also like to know how many of you sell products or services through pop-ups or strictly online, meaning you don't have a physical location. You kind of move around and you sell online to your consumers that way. And I'd also like to know how many of you have a combination of both, that you do both things. That would be great, because I'm going to use this for some information later on. Whether you have a brick and mortar store or an e-commerce business, or you're an omni-channel, meaning you sell both in store and online, what you learn today can help you turn curious shoppers into paying customers. It's important to note that the tools and strategies that I'm presenting today apply to businesses selling physical products that can be purchased and returned. They don't apply to products, to digital products, digital downloads, online courses, ebooks, etc., or services such as accounting, coaching, etc., or real estate. Now, getting those responses there, I'm going to leave that poll open for a little bit more so we can possibly get some more answers there. Now that you've told me what kind of businesses you have, let's take this a step further. If you could tell consumers three things about your business, what would they be? Here's another way to think about it. When your business appears online, it's an opportunity to share a message. So, what is that message you want to convey to potential customers? Here's some ideas. You could promote deals, gift sets, in stock, in store inventory, gift wrapping service, in store pickup options, shopping hours, shipping and return policies. The list goes on and on. There's a multitude of things that you can provide in that message to let them know that you're there to help them. So, can you list three things? I believe that's the last question that's in the poll. If you can list three things that you may want to do to help improve your business. So, let's take a look at how Google can help you share these messages online at no cost. I like no cost when it comes to small business because free is good, it saves us money. Let's start with one of my favorites, a Google business profile. Did you know that more than two-thirds of US consumers say that it's important to support local businesses? If you own a local business, a Google business profile can help you be discovered online. I always like to talk about businesses, so today I'm going to introduce a business called Woodward Throwbacks in Hamtramck, Michigan. That's one of those crazy words, crazy names for a town. The owners, Bo Shepard and Kyle Dubé, got started by furnishing their own apartments with roadside cast-offs they found littering the streets of Detroit. Scouting for material as they cycled around the city, they would gather wood, metal, signage, and similar items and transform them into tables, cabinets, and other home goods. Bo and Kyle had a great idea at the right time, and it didn't take long before their interest in salvage creation turned into a business focused on sustainability. What started as a one-car garage operation grew into a business with 24,000 square foot facility. Their talent and Google tools like a business profile helped them get there. So, how did that happen? Let's take a look at that. The image on this slide shows the Woodward Throwbacks business profile on a mobile device. It includes photos of their store and products, their address and directions, a phone number, a star rating with links to customer reviews, and more. If you've ever searched Google for a specific business, you've probably seen similar business profiles. On a desktop or laptop computer, this info usually displays in a box on the right-hand side of the search results page. A business profile offers a capsule look at key information about the business, but it can do more, a whole lot more. You can use it to highlight special holiday hours. You can share updates, product offers, and promote events in basically real time. You can highlight products available in your store and on your website. And if you use a point of sale system, I'm going to show you another way to do that today. You can read and respond to customer reviews, and so much more. Information from a business profile also appears on Google Maps. Let's say a person in the Detroit area wanted to find a unique housewarming gift for a family member. They, like more than two-thirds of US shoppers, believe that it's important to support local businesses. So they start with a Google search, looking for furniture stores nearby. At the top of the page, they might see a map highlighting potential stores. Or maybe they started the search directly on Google Maps, which you can do. You don't have to use Google Search. You can go to Google Maps and do pretty much the same thing. Either way, they might see Woodward Throwbacks on the list. Along with the business name, they would see store location info pinned on the map, plus all the key information I mentioned on the previous slide. The business profile, which can be set up at no cost, gives shoppers the information needed to take a further step in their shopping journeys. As Bo from Woodward Throwback noted, they've been amazed by the number of visits their site gets through their business profile. Google search data reflects this trend. Searches containing the words near me in stock have grown in the United States by more than 90% year over year. As a business owner, you can use a Google business profile to connect with those potential customers. Google business profiles are available for businesses with physical locations that are open to customers, as well as businesses that provide services in a local area. This used to not be the case, but Google has changed this in recent years. So if you just have an online presence, you can still have a Google My Business profile, and it is a powerful tool for your business. If you have not yet created a business profile, a free business profile, follow these steps to get started. You want to visit google.com/business. Claim or complete your business profile. Sometimes when you Google your business name, it may pop up there and it will ask the question, is this your business? If it is your business, you can click claim and then you'll get ownership, because sometimes people will list your business through search results that says there's a business here, and Google will basically annex it. Or if you've created a web page or something like that, Google will annex it automatically. Um, you can request a postcard, or you can request to verify your business immediately online through your phone. I recommend that you do it through your phone. Okay. Don't request a postcard, because then you got to wait for the postcard to come. You got to remember, if the postcard comes and you have a short period of time to respond to it, if you do it on your phone, you'll get immediate verification pretty much right away. Once you get it, like they say, it takes about 5 days. You're going to sign in and enter your verification code. If you ask for the verification code through your phone, you'll get it pretty much immediately and be able to respond to it right then and there. They also offer, sometimes if you can't verify through a phone, you can do it through text or video. Those are a little bit more complex in the verification process, and they just want to make sure that you're a legitimate business. Once you have created or claimed your business profile, you and anyone authorized as a manager can edit and update business info directly on a Google search results page or via the Google Maps app. You must be signed in to the Google account that manages the business profile. To make updates, do a Google search for your business name. You should see your business appear with icons that allow you to edit different categories of information on the page. Let's take a closer look at some of those options. Clicking the edit profile icon lets you access and update basic business information like a business description, address, and your hours of operation. Now, home based businesses that service clients in their local community, like plumbers, mechanics, electricians, etc., are generally eligible for a business profile. They have the option of hiding their home address from the public view when you set this up, because you're going to set up that you service an area. So you may say Taylor County, which it will draw a big radius map for you to cover. That's where your coverage is going to be. You can help your business profile stand out by selecting attributes that apply to your business. Attributes highlight details about your business. Some include images to help them stand out more, like Asian owned, Black owned, disabled owned, Indigenous owned, Latino owned, LGBTQ plus owned, veteran owned, and woman owned. Why is this important? Well, social consciousness is a real prime driving factor in a lot of people's shopping habits today. And people will support businesses strictly based upon these requirements. There are a lot of people that will only shop at locations that identify as one of these types of businesses. So that helps you to stand out and possibly drives more traffic to your business location or to your online presence. Not only do these images signal pride in your identity, but they can attract shoppers who make an effort to support you throughout the community. You should check your business profile to see what additional attributes are available for your business, because there may be others like wheelchair accessibility, payment types accepted, and more. This slide shows how to add attributes to your business profile from the Google search results page. You will click the edit profile icon. The available attributes can be found on the section labeled More, then from the business. Google regularly adds attributes, so it's worth taking a look at the list periodically to see if any updates apply to you. Let's say a shopper needs to buy a last minute gift. Maybe they want to swing by after work tonight or in the morning before work tomorrow, or maybe Sunday afternoon is their only window of shopping opportunity. One likely question will be, is your store open? In fact, searches for store open have grown by more than 400% in the last year. A business profile lets shoppers know if the store is open or closed, listing your regular hours of operation as well as holiday shopping hours. Remember, if you have an online presence, don't list your business as 24 hours unless you are taking phone calls 24 hours a day. Okay, if you can't respond to that customer at 2 o'clock in the morning, you don't want to say that you're open 24 hours. Setting up your regular business hour is pretty straightforward. Again, we're managing the business profile from a Google search results page. So this is directly through Google search. When you click the edit profile icon, you see the business information section. There you're going to select hours, okay? Hover your cursor over the area you want to manage until you see a pencil icon. Clicking that will let you make edits. If you, I do recommend that you do your edits on a desktop computer. Doing them on a phone is somewhat challenging. A laptop is a little bit easier, but computer is the best. If your business has set hours of operation, select open with main hours. Now you're going to check the box next to each day your business is open and use the drop down menu to select the hours. It's that simple. When you're done, click save. If you set regular hours, you can access another section labeled add more hours. This allows you to layer time frames on top of your regular hours to highlight specific services. For example, a restaurant might want to highlight happy hours, or a pharmacy might highlight when the drive through window is open. Or if you provide after hours service, you might highlight, when you're going to provide those services. It may not be 24 hours, but it may be up to midnight. If your business has different hours of operation on holidays, you can set those hours as well. You're going to scroll down past the regular hours section to a separate section labeled holiday hours. And you can update this way in advance. So periodically, when you set your hours, Google My Business will email the manager of that business profile and say, are you open on this holiday? To remind you to go review your hours and make sure they are current. Because not every small business follows federal holiday guidelines or even state holiday guidelines. A lot of small businesses are only closed on what we call the prime holidays, which are Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and possibly Easter. Even though Easter is not recognized as a federal holiday, it is recognized as a religious holiday, and a lot of people are closed on that day. It's no surprise that shoppers are often looking for deals. We all are looking for deals because we want to save money. 70% of shoppers in a survey said that deals, discounts, and special promotions make differences when they choose where to shop. Remember at the very beginning of this workshop when I asked you to brainstorm the message that you wanted to communicate to your shoppers. The next feature, called Post, can help you do that and highlight deals and promotions in pretty much real time. There is a slight delay, but it happens very quickly. You can use Post to highlight important information for shoppers, special offers, in-store events, new products, etc. The slide here shows two posts from Woodward Throwbacks about updated showroom hours and an offer for free shipping on reclaimed serving boards. They have also used posts to announce events, including an event called the Hamtramck Open Market, offering local artisan goods, vintage wares, antiques, music, food, and drinks. These posts can surface on both Google Search and Maps under updates or from the owner. So, why is this important to you as a small business owner? Because it is free advertising. You can put an ad out here and it costs you absolutely nothing but the time it takes you for you to create this post. So if you want to highlight an event that you have happening this weekend to move traffic into your store, post that out there because as people search online, this is going to pop up. And if people follow your store, they're going to see these things in their feeds. Okay, it's very important. To publish a post, you want to start by viewing your business profile on a Google search results page and click the add update icon. If you don't see that icon when you find your profile through Google search, look for the down arrow next to the visible icons and click that to see more options. From the add update icon, choose the type of post you want to create: update, offer, or event. Now, you see how this advertising is going to work for you? Update, offer, or event, 3 different categories there. Follow the prompts to add details to your post, including an eye-catching photo. Images are very powerful. Click the preview button to see how it will look for shoppers and to correct any mistakes before publishing. Make sure and check your work 7 times, okay? Why 7 times? Because we usually miss it the first 4 or 5. By 7, we definitely got it right. Once you're satisfied, click the post button and send it live. It happens that quickly. Another important feature of your business profile to pay attention to is your customer reviews. People are searching for shopping epiphanies. 64% of US holiday shoppers using Google said they do so for discovery and inspiration. And customer reviews can be an important influence on their purchase decisions. Reviews can help you, the business owner, by offering insight into how customers feel about your business and can even help you identify areas for improvement. Reviews, some people look at them as a double-edged sword, but you have to remember bad reviews can be good for you as well because The response you provide to bad reviews is just as important as responding to those good reviews, because you need to recognize that not everybody is going to be happy with what happens in your store, either through the purchase of your products or your services being offered. So don't respond in anger, just respond with, thank you for your input. I'm sorry that things did not work out. How can I make this right? What can I do? And remember, Google does not delete reviews. They not unless they violate their terms of service. So typically, flame reviews, they will sit out there forever. Just respond to them in very kind words. Don't be angry when you respond. You can use your business profile to connect with customers in a variety of ways, including reading and responding to your reviews, enabling messages and public question and answer sections. This can be important depending upon the types of services that you offer, and it may cut down on the number of calls to your store, because if people have this information beforehand, they will become a more informed shopper. Let's take a minute and talk about responding to reviews. I kind of did it previously, but we're going to go into a bit more detail here now. It's pretty easy to respond when people leave a glowing comment about your business, because we're all happy. We get that warm, fuzzy feeling. But for many businesses, responding to bad reviews is very tricky. And many business owners fail in this respect. First of all, it's not a catastrophe if someone gives you less than 5 stars. That's actually a good thing, because if you're doing something wrong, you need your customers to tell you. Okay. You don't know if you're doing something wrong, because we go around every day thinking we're doing everything great, everything's hunky dory, everybody's happy. But there's that one customer that isn't. And you need that one customer to tell you, hey, your products and services are not up to our standards. Every business may get an occasional negative review, even for reasons out of your control. The key is how you respond to these things. If this happens, it's up to you. If it happens to you, it's only natural that you might feel defensive. Okay. You may even be infuriated, or depending on what they wrote, you may be downright angry. Still, you need to pause, take a breath, take a moment, read the context of their words. Okay. Don't just glance over it and let it linger right there and just burn a hole in your eyes. You know, read what they're saying. And then you need to write a considered response. Okay. Here are some tips. Keep your responses short and sweet, polite and professional. Okay. Don't get snarky. Just, state the facts, stick to the facts. Try to respond to reviews as quickly as possible. Don't let them linger. You want to respond to a review within 24 hours. Okay, faster if you actually can, but sometimes we know that's not possible. But you need to respond to your reviews within 24 hours. So you need to pick a time of day to check your reviews every day. Look and see, do I have any new reviews? If you do, respond to them. Or, if you're like me and you're at home in the middle of the night, you see that review pop up, because I get notifications, I'll respond to it right there. That's how quickly I'll do it. If someone leaves a negative review, try to address it constructively. You might need to explain a company policy, or encourage the customer to contact you privately to resolve the issue. Work with the customer to get through their pain point, because what that does is it turns that unhappy customer into an appreciative and forever customer. And that's very important. Okay. They now become an advocate for your business, because they say, hey, that business owner took care of me. They solved my problem, or they tried to solve my problem. They didn't solve it completely, but they took that step to figure out, what was going on and tried to help me with it. If the customer does contact you and the issue is resolved, consider asking them to modify or remove the negative review. If you do that, the customer can do that. If you ask them to remove their review, they can do that. And a lot of times you'll see on websites where, if you've looked at reviews in the past, people have provided negative reviews, and you'll see the reviews are updated by the customer saying, hey, they went up above and beyond, and they solved my problem. Or they went above and beyond, they didn't solve my problem, but they provided an adequate solution for what I was unhappy about. Positive customer reviews build credibility and trust. And the more you have, the better. What's the best way to get more? Ask your customers for them each and every time. If you come to see us here at the SBDC, initially, we'll ask you to complete a survey. And periodically, as you come back to see us, we will ask you again, complete a survey. Tell us how we're doing. I know it's annoying. I know people don't like surveys, but explain to your customers, I don't know if I'm doing good unless you tell me. Yes, I have money in the bank, business is profitable, but I need to know how my customers feel. So let us know. Sometimes if you offer a reward for them providing that customer feedback, like a little percentage off, come in, give us a reply and you'll save 5% on your next purchase or something. That drives them to return that survey to you. Okay. Click the icon labeled ask for reviews. Again, you may have to look for it on with the down arrow next to the other icons in order to find that option, but you can always do that. This feature gives you options to ask for reviews via email or social media, plus a link you can share anywhere you like. So you can put that link up there. And if they click on it, great. If they don't, it's not really too much of a pain point because you're not blowing them away. You're just, if you send out your little flyers, you can put on there, ask for a Google review. Okay, here's a pro tip for you. You can copy that link and include it when you're emailing a happy customer. That's a bonus. If they had a good experience with your business, they may be willing to take a few minutes to let other people know. And that's important. For those that joined in late, there is a poll that's open. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it popped up when you opened. If it did, please try to respond to it because I'm trying to calculate some data with this. Uh, Now, let's talk about showing off your products. Okay, this is an important part. Highlighting products on your business profile can encourage potential customers to learn more about them. Remember, people that see your business profile already have shown some level of interest based on how they searched. Showing a variety of attractive product images can pique their interest even more. And even if you don't have an e-commerce website, you can give shoppers a good feel for the products that they can buy when they visit your brick and mortar service or your brick and mortar store. So if you are just providing services, you can highlight your services. You can have pictures of happy customers. If you're a lawn maintenance person or a lawn maintenance business, you can take pictures of the lawns that you've maintained, the landscaping you've done. Okay, just remember not to put people's addresses out there. Just take pictures of the foliage. If you're a plumbing or electrician, some of the work that you've done, you can take pictures of that and post those out there. Here's how to set up your products for the first time. You're going to click the edit products icon, then get started. You'll be prompted to enter information like the product name, a category, a photo, the price or price range, a description, and an optional button if you want to link to a page on your website. This is another powerful thing. If you put a picture out there, that is a call to action. Give a link. You want them to click on that link. And when that link they click on, it's going to go where you want them to go. Buy your products or services. Don't take them to the general page where they can surf and look at all the other pretty pictures. Take them to what you're trying to sell, what you have on there. By the way, okay, take a look at the message Woodward Throwbacks sees when starting this process. It says 64,466 potential customers viewed your business on Google last month. Showcase products to them for no charge. That is a reach of 64,000 people. Okay. If you don't think that your business will generate views through searches, you'd be surprised at the numbers that are generated when people search. If you use the right search engine optimization tools and words, keywords, when you put your business profile out there, you will show up very high on the organic listing when people search for things. And that's very important. And they may click on your business and you may get a lot of people viewing your products and services. An opportunity to showcase products more than 64,000 times at no cost is pretty good motivation to add some products. Okay, that is a very strong signal there. And it's free, it only costs you your time. Here's another pro tip for those of you out there who have a brick and mortar retail store, a free tool called Pointy. In a nutshell, Pointy offers retailers a way to add in store products to Google with no manual data entry. That's even better. Here's how it works. You will use Pointy to connect to your point of sale system to Google. Okay, you're going to use Pointy. You basically link it into your point of sale system, and it's automatically linked there. So if you use a system like Clover, Square, or Lightspeed, you can download the Pointy app to add your products to Google straight through those platforms. Alternatively, you can order a free device called a Pointy box. Free device, Pointy box, that plugs in between your barcode scanner and point of sale system. You're going to scan your products as you sell them. As you do that, the products are added to the Google business profile in a section labeled See What's in Store. Now, nearby searchers can see what you have to offer and check stock availability. That is a great tool, if you ask me. These products can also surface on Google Search, Google Maps, and Google Shopping. And you have not spent no money to put these products there. You can use Pointy if you have a permanent physical store that customers can visit, and your products carry UPC/EAN barcodes, EAN, that you can scan at the register. If you're not using POS with a scanner, I strongly encourage you to start doing so. Pointy is currently available for businesses in the United States, Canada, the UK, and Ireland. If you'd like to learn more or to get started, visit pointy.withgoogle.com. Okay, let's take a look. Um, that's a lot to take in. We went over a lot of things here, but some of the ways your Google business profile can help you reach more shoppers at no cost. That's what we've looked at. There's a lot of them that are out there. Okay. Your first impression with these shoppers may well be your business profile. So load it up and show off your stuff. Again, it doesn't cost you anything but your time. So go ahead and take the time. An hour is pretty much all it'll take you to get this set up. Think about the things you want to put out there. If you have promotional events that you are going to want to push, if you're bringing in new products, you may want to add them to your business profile so that people are aware that you have these. All right, now let's switch gears and move on to another way to show your products on Google using a no cost tool called Merchant Center. This is a great tool for both brick and mortar retail stores and online only retailers who provide services via online. Merchant Center is for physical products only, okay? This cannot be used for digital products, services, or real estate, so keep that in mind. Merchant Center lets you manage how your in store and online product inventory appears on Google. When you set up an account with Merchant Center, you have taken the first step toward reaching hundreds of millions of people who are making shopping related searches on Google. Now, we don't have hundreds of millions of people here in Abilene. We have a population of 129,000, but that's still a lot of people. And you have to remember, we have many counties that surround us here in the big country. And with the 17 counties that we service through the SBDC, that population count is 279,000. So that's quite a few people here in the area. With Merchant Center, you can manage the images, pricing, and description of your products. Plus, you can note which products are in stock, limited stock, or out of stock. Products from Merchant Center are eligible to appear in Google search results. It can show some or all of your information you enter for the products in varying placements and formats. In the example shown on this slide, the product information for Woodward Throwback Salvage Classroom Door appears in Google search results. You can see product details like dimensions, pricing, a delivery time frame, and confirmation that the door is in stock. By the way, sometimes you will see a row of products appearing above or to the side of search results. These are shopping ads that also use information from Merchant Center. However, these are separate paid placements. So those are not free, those are actually paid placements. Now, you have to remember that what you add to the Merchant Center does not add products to the Google business profile. You need to add those separately. So look at the top of the search results page here, and you'll find a tab labeled shopping. People who click on the shopping tab see a page of results too, but all of these are products available to purchase. These results are called free listings. Shoppers can filter the results by price, product rating, seller, and more. Click on the product shows more information. As you can see with the Woodward Throwback Salvage Classroom door on this slide, it shows much more information to the customer that's viewing it through the search. Right next to the shopping results, you'll find the images results. The images can be pulled from various websites and are not necessarily products for sale. But if the image does represent an item available to purchase, it will include a label shaped like a price tag. It's called a product annotation, and it means that clicking it can offer a path to purchase. Shoppers may use the image results early in their shopping stage to help them find inspiration, to hone in on what products they really want to buy. For example, someone looking for an interesting door might start with searches like vintage doors, rustic doors, antique doors, or salvage doors. If they like something marked with the product label, like the salvage classroom door on this slide, they can click through to find out more about purchasing it. Here's a high level overview of how Merchant Center works. You'll start by creating a free account. If you already use Google Ads for your business, be sure you sign up for Merchant Center using the same Google account, which is normally your email address that you use for Google Ads. Next, you'll upload images and information on your products. Once you create your account and upload products, they are eligible to surface across Google, all of their platforms, like the search results, shopping results, and image results. As I said, that's a brief overview. To help you with the setup, you can access an onboarding guide at g.co/merchant center setup. It is a very useful guide that will help walk you through the process. And a quick side note, if you use Pointy, the tool I mentioned a few minutes ago, it will automatically set up a Merchant Center account and create local product feeds for you. So you kill two birds with one stone. And some e-commerce platforms offer automatic integration with Merchant Center. I'll cover that a bit more here shortly. One thing to consider, when you set up a Merchant Center account setup, you must choose where customers go through the checkout process. If you have an e-commerce website, you can direct customers directly there, where they can complete the purchase. If you're a brick-and-mortar store, you can show your products and encourage customers to come in and buy. And there's a third option available for some US businesses at a no-cost checkout service that allows people to buy products directly on Google without having to navigate to a separate online store. It's called, can you guess it? Buy on Google. This service allows you to showcase your in-store inventory in Google shopping results and use Google to help facilitate an online sale. You will still need other services like payment processing, inventory, and order management in order to make this work. You can change these checkout options in your account at any time. If you're working directly in Merchant Center, you can add products in two ways. The first is adding products manually. If you just have a handful, this might be the easiest route. If you have a large inventory that you want to add and upload, it will be much more efficient to create a product feed. That is a basic spreadsheet. It's as simple as that. If you're not sure where to start, Merchant Center has a template you can use, and the onboarding guide we shared can help you get started. It will help walk you through the process, like I said. If you use an e-commerce system that integrates with Merchant Center, this step may already be covered. Some e-commerce platforms can automatically integrate with Merchant Center, creating the account and product feed for you. While I'm not recommending any e-commerce solutions over another, some providers like Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, and GoDaddy offer Google Merchant Center integration, so they're already baked into their platforms. If you are using a different e-commerce platform, check its support site to see if they also partner with Merchant Center and help ease your pain point there. The Merchant Center onboarding guide will walk you through the specific requirements like promoting only products available for direct purchase, providing a secure checkout process and collecting user information responsibly and securely, and publishing a return and refund policy. There are a few more guidelines about policies, website requirements, your product feed, and more that are available there. The onboarding guide and Merchant Center Help Center can help you learn more. Okay, I hope you have some ideas for promoting your products and your brand to shoppers for free. Yes, for free. Once you've taken the steps to attract new potential customers, you want to make sure that you've set yourself up for sales success. Let's look at three important tips that can help you in that process. Here's tip number one: get your web presence up to date right now. This includes the Google Business Profile we discussed today, but extends to all the places your brand appears online, including social media. Get into the habit of reviewing all the places you show up online and keeping them all on message. You want to do this twice a day, okay? Once in the morning, once in the afternoon. Make sure you're doing this twice a day. If you want another interesting statistic, 72% of American shoppers said they are more likely to shop at stores where they can check if a product is in stock. So if you don't have an online presence, you are doing a disservice to your brand. To encourage those shoppers to visit your store, let them know online when new merchandise arrives and give them a heads up if an item is out of stock. You can also offer a discount if they come into the store and shop rather than just purchasing online. You can use sales and promotions to drive demand at off-peak times. And this is something free that you can do through Google My Business. Highlight products and deals, and you can promote shipping and return offerings that you have available through your business. One of the best things about doing shopping online is that you get to avoid the long lines at the cash register. So here's tip number two: find ways to make the checkout process easier for the customer. Maybe you can stream your online checkout, making it faster and easier for customers to complete their online transactions. Or maybe you can offer customers more options to buy your products, like adding digital wallets such as PayPal and Google Pay. Maybe you can simply make it easier for customers to find your most popular products on your website, which can help them get to the checkout stage faster. So if you have a featured product page, that is a strong selling point right there because you put the products you want to sell right on that first page, so they don't have to go far to look for them. And here's tip number three: never forget to optimize for mobile. In fact, try to flip that thinking. Rather than optimizing for mobile, think mobile first, because most people use a mobile device to search online. So it's important to check, does your website look good when you pull it up on a smartphone? We've all visited web pages that when we open up that web page on our phone, it just does not look good at all. It's kind of off the screen and it's difficult to navigate. So you want to make sure that your website is set up to display properly on a mobile device. And when you set up through most of the e-commerce websites, like if you have your own hosting company, they have tools so you can check and see if it's actually configured to work properly or not. If you want help improving your mobile site, check out the mobile friendly test. This free Google tool tests how easily a visitor can use your page on a mobile device. Just enter a page URL to see how your page scores. This test integrates with another free Google tool called Search Console, but you don't have to use Search Console to access the mobile test. Try it out at g.co/mobile friendly. There's one caveat here. Some of the recommendations might be technical, so you might want to ask your website developer for help or your technological savvy employee that's working with your website with you. So, who knew there were so many free ways to tell shoppers about your business and your products through Google? Let's recap, and I'll point out a few last resources for you. Here's your checklist. Create or claim your Google Business Profile if you haven't already done so. Then load it up with information, photos and videos, posts to promote promotions, events, and updates. and to read and respond to your customer reviews. Don't forget to add your holiday hours. If you're a brick and mortar business with a point of sale system, consider trying Pointy to add your products to Google for free with no additional manual entry. Whether you sell in store, online, or both, create a Merchant Center account to show your products across Google. If you use an e commerce platform, check to see if they offer automatic integration with Merchant Center. The setup might already be done for you. These suggestions can help people get to your site. But once they arrive, make sure that they can complete a purchase without a hassle. The quicker and easier it is to complete the sale, the more likely it is to happen. Last but not least, don't optimize for mobile. Instead, think mobile first. So take 1 minute to think about all the topics we covered today. Can you write down at least one thing that you will do next? The start of your action plan. The first step is always the hardest step. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Take it little by little, day by day, step by step. And consistency is the key to your success. Make sure you do the same things each and every day at the same time. If you enjoy video lessons, subscribe to the Grow with Google YouTube channel at youtube.com/grow with Google. The channel publishes a new video regularly, covering topics that can help you grow your skills, careers, and business. If you're looking to start a new career and land a competitively paid job, or build skills to grow in your career or grow your business, check out Google Career Certificates. Google Career Certificates can give you a path to in-demand jobs with top employers that are currently hiring. You can earn a certificate and prepare for a new career in a high growth field in under 6 months, or you can train an employee in under 6 months, even if you don't have relevant experience. These services are offered through us here at America's SBDC at Texas Tech University in Abilene at no cost to you. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to scroll that. You can learn about these subjects at your own pace. The Google Career Certificates that we have available they cover data analytics, advanced data analytics, business intelligence, digital marketing and e-commerce, IT support, IT automation with Python, user experience design, project management, and cybersecurity. These are all things that you should be concerned with in your small business, and we can help you get there and help you train people to be better employees. It's a selling point. It helps you retain strong employees that can help your business to grow. It also helps you as a business owner to understand some things that you probably want to understand about your business, like data analytics, business intelligence, and especially cybersecurity. And you don't have to have experience to learn these things. They start from scratch. So if you'd like to know more, contact me here at the SBDC, and I'll be happy to get you signed up and get you on your way. Grow with Google is an initiative to help people prepare for work, find jobs, and grow their businesses. Job seekers can grow their skills in order to find new jobs and advance their careers. Teachers can learn how to put the latest technology to work inside and outside of the classroom. Small business owners can build their online presence and find new customers. Startups can learn how to get their ideas the exposure they need to succeed. Developers can sharpen their current skills and master new ones. To learn more, visit google.com/grow. I'd like to thank you for attending today's webinar. This has been a Grow with Google presentation. Google would very much like to have your feedback on how this presentation was. I would also like to have your feedback because they let me know how I'm doing in presentation of these courses. You can go to g.co/grow/feedback and provide your feedback there, or you can click on the QR code that you see on the screen. Also, we at America's SBDC at Texas Tech University here in Abilene do encourage you to follow us on social media. And if you'd like to know about upcoming webinars, training events, and other events that we have, you can go to our website at abilenesbdc.org/workshops, or you can scan the QR code that is on the screen there. This concludes today's webinar, and I would like to open up the floor for any questions that people may have at this time. And I see that we had pretty much a 50-50 in the polls. So that's good. I'll use that information to move forward with. This has been a Grow with Google presentation, as I said, in partnership with America's SBDC at Texas Tech University here in Abilene, who we are powered by the Small Business Administration. Thank you for attending, and I hope you have a wonderful day.